So, good evening, each and everyone. So, for our video for today, we're gonna talk about the network topology. So, what is network topology? From the word itself, this network topology is basically part of the CCNA1 subject, which is the networking one. So, it's all about network, and it deals with, and it really deals, the network topology really deals about network. So, here is it. Here it is. So, network topology. Network topology is the arrangement of the elements, links, nodes, etc. used in LANs including ring, bus, mesh, and star. So if there is a question for you for what is those words ring, bus, mesh, and stars, those words are the kinds of network topologies. Mapping the data flow and also mapping the data flow between the components determine the logical topology of the network. So for today's video, we're gonna talk about in one kind of network topology, which is the ring topology. So what is ring topology? Ring topology is each node connects to exactly two other nodes. So it means it connecting in one or another nodes, forming a single continuous pathways for signals through each node a ring. Data travels node to node with each node along the way handling every packet. And also this ring topology has its advantages. And these advantages are all data flows in one direction, reducing the chance of packet collisions. And also a network server is not needed to control network connectivity between each workstations. Next is data can transfer between workstations at high speeds. Additional workstations can be added without impacting the performance of the network. This kind of network topology, the ring topology, is a very good network topology because it's just like a ring. It is circle or the data flow is flowing from each and every data or each and every what we call is each and every um, gadget that you're using or what we call the switches is flowing circularly. But also this kind of topology has its disadvantages. Disadvantages is all data being transferred over the network must pass through each workstations on the network, which can make it slower than a star topology. The entire network will be impacted if one workstation shut down. The hardware needed to connect each workstation to the network is more expensive than Ethernet cards and hub switches. It is said here that the entire network will be impacted if one workstation shut down. Yes, it is really true because as like what I've said before, it is connected from each other. So when one switch or one cable is being what do you call it, is being impacted, other will in other will be what do we call this will shut down because the data flow or the data that is being the flowing in that switches are flowing circularly, and by the use of one or by the use of that cable that connected to each and every switches in that kind of topology is really important because it serves as you know it serves as a connection for each and every switches and pieces that is connected in that kind of topology. So for today I'm going to show you how to do this kind of topology. Okay, so this is what it looks like, the ring topology. I've done it a while ago, but for the sake of knowing how to do it, I'm gonna repeat it, and I just want to show you how it looks like to what a ring topology is. It has I've just used 7 switches and 7 pieces, and as you can see, every switches has its own pieces because the use of these switches is for the PC to connect to all of that, to all or to know to connect to those other pieces. So every always remind on your mind always remind that those pieces has is one equivalent switches. It is really important to know it. And then I'm gonna do it again for the sake of knowing how to do it. and let's go. Yes. Okay, so we're back. First of all, we're gonna add our switches. Switches is very important because it serves as a cable for those PC to connect to the other pieces out there, or for the other pieces that is belong in one network topology. So we're gonna add our switches. So we're gonna add the 2960 240T switch. We're gonna add 7 switches for this kind of network topology. And last switch. Okay, we're gonna arrange it for it to be look more a ring type of network topology. So we're gonna add our PC. Like of what I've said before, every switches has one equivalent, or one switch is for one PC. Okay, let's add more. Just gonna put it along with its switches. It's gonna make up for this one, so we can adjust. Okay, so the next thing we will do is we're gonna connect the switches from the other switch, or the switch from the other switches, for it to be more like a ring, like what I've said before, or the data will flow circularly. So it's just like this. We're gonna add this Cooper crossover because this is the kind of cable that connect the switches. We're gonna fast Ethernet 0, 1, then fast Ethernet 1. Okay. Okay. Just connect it the way you want to connect. Just connect it like that. This is easy if you really know how to do it, and if you have the passion of doing this kind of things, you will really like it. But if you don't have it, it will be a hard time for you to do this kind of things to do. Okay, there is the last cable that we're gonna connect the other switches. Okay, so that's it. The next thing we will do is we're gonna connect the PC for its own switch. Okay, so we're gonna use this copper straight through. That's a cable that is used to connect a PC or a gadget to a switch. Okay, that's it. Just connect it. Always, there will be, when you will connect a PC, you will choose this fast Ethernet 0 connected to the switch with this fast Ethernet 0-3. And if you're really observing in my video, you can actually know it without me saying it. Okay, and fast Ethernet 0. Okay, just connect it. As you can see, there's no difference by the other PC on how I connect it with to the switch and on the other PCs, because it's just the same. Okay, the the thing that will just, that will just be different or being changed in this is the number of PC, or the name of the PC itself. This is only the thing that will change here. And this is the last PC that I will connect. Okay, so we're half done, or we're nearly done. Okay, so we will just wait until it all connects. Okay, wait, just wait. Okay, so now we will put our IP address. It's really important to know our IP address. So we will start here. It will serve as our, I'm gonna put our IP address here. So let's go to desktop, IP configuration. Okay. So the IP address that is being used in that kind of network topology is 192.168.10.1. Okay. Then enter and the subnet mask will appear. Okay, so it's correct. Next one. Let's go again to desktop, IP configuration, and then we're gonna put again that kind of IP address that what I've said before. 192.168.10.2. The difference or the thing that will only be changed in this IP address is the last part, because what I've put before, because it is number one, or the first one that I've put is I put one, and then the second one is I put two. Okay, so and the rest is history, and you can see the flow. Or for this time, or the PC3, I'm gonna put number three in the last part. Okay, it's just easy if you really want to know how to do this. 192.168.10.3. Okay, then number four. Let's start the configuration. 192.168.10.4. Okay, number 5. IP configuration. 192.168.10.5. Okay. Okay. We're here for number 6. 192.168.10. What number? 6. Okay. And lastly is for our last PC, which is number 7. 192. Okay, sorry. 192.168.10.7. That's what I've said a while ago. Then it is. We already put in our IP addresses, and then now let's start for pinging. So for pinging, we just gotta check if it is really connected to each other, or the data flow is really flowing in it. So we're gonna type ping, then we're just gonna choose randomly. We're gonna choose on the other PC that we've been encoded the IP address. So 192.168.10.6. Let's see. Okay, so when it's connected, ping 192.168.10. What number? So we already tried 6, and we're gonna try 4. Okay, so we know that it's connected, so we're gonna try it in the other PC for us to be assured that our connection is flowing, or the data flow is flowing. The data is flowing circularly. I'm gonna try ping 192.168.10.3. Okay, ping 192.168.10.1. Let's try. Okay, so let's try here. We will try it all for us to be assured. 192.168.10.7. Okay, then ping 192.168.10.3. point 3. Okay, I'm gonna try it out. Really easy. You should also know those commands or those things that should be put for you to know if it is if on how to configure and how to know if the data is flowing through your network or through your yes, your network topology that you're using. Ping 192.168.10 2 P 192.168 sorry 168.10.1. Okay, it's really flowing. Just gonna check it all. P 192.168.10.6. Okay. P 192.168.10.3. Okay. So it's really we're really assured that the connection is flowing circularly, but for our great assurance is we're gonna try it all like what I've said. Okay, for the second to the last, P 192.168.10.1. Okay, P okay, let's just 192.168.10.6. Note 6 4. Okay, that's it. Okay, for our last PC, 192.168.10. What number? Point 4. I'm sorry, I did. I forget the word ping. It's really important. That's it. Like what I've said. Always remember those commands that is being used. Because if you will let like what I've done, because I forgot a while ago, I just put the IP address without putting those command the ping. It will not show if the connection is really flowing because those command is really important. It serves as the as a yes a command. It serves as a command for the PC or for the PC to know, for the PC to react or to show you the answer for what or because the word ping is for you to know if the data is flowing really, and if you put ping, the PC will show you really the data that if the data is really flowing on your network. It is really important to put that kind of connect. Okay, so 192.168.10.3. Sorry for. Okay, so lastly, ping 192.168.10.2. Okay, so as we can see that all the data is flowing truly amazingly, and there's also through this kind of network you will it is easy because every kind of this network topology has its tutorial for you to do it, and it's really easy because it is really connected on the word that is being used for it to be classified. Like this, it is a ring topology. As you can see, it is a ring type. It is circular. And what is how do you see a ring? It is really circular, right? Circle. So as you can see, this kind of network topology is a circle type. This ring topology, and like what I've said before, it has its advantages, but it also has its disadvantages. For you to know You should be a, widely widely known about the network. And it is just a one kind of network topology that can be used in many kinds of like businesses. You can use it, but you should also be wise on what kind of network topology you will be used, because what I've said, you should know first what is disadvantages and advantages, because what if you use this kind of topology or network topology in a kind of business that is not really fitted this kind of topology? The data will be lost, or the data will be, you know the data will not flow on the way you want it to be flowed. So always know the advantages and disadvantages of the different kind of network topology, for you to know, or for you to be, for you to know on what is the best for the business, or what is the best for the thing that you will do. Okay, I hope that you've learned something in this simple video about the ring topology, which is part of the network topology. I hope that this will serve as a, a another learnings for you to be more be you for you to know more about what is network, and how does changes how does it change the the whole thing in this world. And also, just always remember that do what you love, and always have passion, always put passion in everything that you will do, because, and also love and passion, always putting the two words, love and passion, on everything that you will do, and I am assuring you that it will result to a good and a very, very great success, and a very, very great result. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like it, and this is all, and thank you. Bye.